Hull likes to play probably control decks. Not sure if this hand's any good against control decks. I think I have to keep. Hopefully he's not playing blue-white control. Probably not gonna go very well for me. Complete list of historic anthology if anyone wants to link it. You can take a look, or if you want to just tell me about the individual cards. Who's here is very smart. Yeah, I should just save it for later. Who knows, he might even be Dredge. Does Junt. If it's Junt, probably just want to play it right away. Pressure, Ren and 6. Alright, Junt should be a pretty good matchup, I think. Especially with this version of the deck. Is the only good card out of the 25. Everyone says? I mean, I heard there's Sting twice. Bad. Flameblade Adept? Flameblade Adept could be good now. I guess there's... Is Hollow One like... Can you play a Hollow One deck? Menace XX? Cold Steel Heart, Nexus, Statuary? Statuary's kind of spicy. Can I just one-shot Will? Close. What happens if I do that? Trigger. All 2 triggers, but... Oh, it doesn't work? It doesn't work the way I thought it worked because there's only 5 lands in play? Ah. Oh, okay. Wait, was Statuary not... Was Statuary not already on Arena? Malu Paradox. At least almost every draw step is pretty decent for me. Thought I was going to draw Birds of Paradise for sure after I said that. And somehow looks like he doesn't have Liliana in hand. I'm assuming if he had Liliana, he would have played Liliana last turn. What does he have though? No push? Maybe since I had no cards in hand, he just valued Tarmogoyf plus Kroxa. Yeah, he could have Liliana. That makes sense actually. What's so good about Think Twice? Nothing really. It used to be good like a long time ago. He's gonna draw 2 cards. At least he doesn't have Revolt yet. No, did he play a fetch land this turn? He has. So he does have Revolt. Okay, no attacks. Can just kill him, right? Probably. That's pretty lucky. He didn't have, maybe he has a bolt in hand, no push. So this game, for instance, like, if my Dryad Like, if my Dryad is a tracker and my Valakuts are Courser, I'd probably still win this game, right? It's probably close, but you know, I'm playing in the other version. Basically, like, these cards would be more trackers, maybe a second ooze, and more Courser. The one thing I really liked about this list is that you get to play Reclaimer of Flagstone, and that feels a bit better than playing more birds and elves. Alright, in this matchup. So what I did last time was I just boarded that out against Joel, because I want these cards. I want Champion. I don't really think I need Path. Oh no, I played against John Shadow this afternoon. What's bad against them? Birds is bad. I could board out Hierarch too. Like that, it's a bit greedy, but Hierarch's not the worst. Ren minus, it like buys you a bit of time. Stoneforge package. I think Stoneforge package is not very good in this deck. The company deck's a bit weird. Let's do it a game. Which one, this afternoon? Or I just played one with my friend tonight. We lost. I didn't play great. My friend played pretty bad too. That was more on me. I'm higher rank. I mean, I was position 5, so it's harder for me to have a great impact. But the one on stream, was the Swedes, was a 5 stack, was the 4 Swedes. Yeah, we won. Pretty convincingly. We were ahead like pretty much the entire game. Interesting. I think the life total matters in this matchup. Obviously having a fetch land's nice with tracker and whatnot. But I'm just a lot of damage. Where I live in France. I live near Paris. Point of will, just not using the minus. I would use the minus on myself with Croxa in my deck. Let's see. Skycleave's pretty valuable in this matchup. Lots of good targets. I mean, technically Ashok's not doing a ton right now. If I play Skyclave, I'm gonna go down to 17. Yeah. If I play a creature, I might just die to Liliana minus. You might have played Liliana plus though if he had it. If he plays a Bloodbraid Elf, take a lot of damage. I'm just gonna play Corsair. Yeah, Corsair is solid. Skyclave is fine. Tracker is probably the worst option. I shock myself in case my Corsair somehow lives and I hit a land. This way I already have double white in play and I don't have to play a hand from my hand to get double white. Go. Rip. Sorry about that, Super Walk. Wow, it's lived and we have a land on top. That is very nice. Should I duck? Barrel push and he didn't push Courser? Kind of weird. Is he more worried about Dryad? Well, that's kind of nice. Now I know I can attack Ashok without fear of Lightning Bolt repercussion. Tiny bit loose by will to fetch. I think I would have attacked anyways though, to be fair. His draws are not lining up super well. I mean, he's playing a decent card every turn, just doesn't have the fatal, just fatal push would be so huge for him. Telling me because I have Skyclave on top? Well, that one's not bad either. Also, milling me is good when I have so few Valakuts in my deck. That doesn't do a ton for him. No rush this game. True. He has Ashok. I can't fetch. I can just play 2 lands from my hand. Is he gonna kill Dryad in response? No. Yes. 6. Six combined with something helps him kill my creatures. Not really. He has a bunch of fetch lands in hand. I'm just gonna play Ramanap for now. Set up for later. Save my Skyclave. I might even Skyclave Season Power next turn. We'll see. Yeah. I mean, if he goes Renin 6 minus Renin 6, not the end of the world for me. He should probably do it because that tracker is gonna become massive, but what's that fatal push, by the way? Promo? Behind right now. He has a lot of good creatures to deal with. Yeah, I mean, how many Valakuts are gone? None. Free Dryads though, not 2 Dryads. Okay. Good beats. He doesn't die though. Uh-oh, he's sacking right away. Uh-oh. Abrupt decay for my tracker. Goif. Okay. Do nothing. It does Skyclave. Ashok was 1 counter on it. That's so sad. I could just... It might be worth it, honestly. It lets me sack, see a different card on top, get a second clue. Sack a clue this turn. I could just take the Goif and attack with everyone, but then he's gonna double block tracker. Alright, I'll play to the board, I guess. I think he should double block tracker. He does do that. And then if he wants to protect Ashok, he has to double chump. The tracker at turn and 6 maybe? Something like that. He might still double block the tracker. Yeah, he snapped it off. Alright. Maybe I was a bit greedy. And shuffling now. You could draw Collier's Command. Collier's Command. Far ahead, so I didn't mind sending the tracker in there, but maybe it's just the worst EV play overall. Just the two, but like if I don't attack with tracker, then he gets to double block Ramanap or double block a Courser, which is like not nothing. I'm gonna keep the clue to manipulate my draw step. I should play Courser first. Oh, maybe not. So I was like, 5 mana? What's going on here? Alright. I had a small mistake, but no, I mean I guess I could draw something that makes me not want to tap my mana first. My life total doesn't matter this game. It's not gonna be a race. He's either gonna like somehow stabilize and take over or not. Are we doing the Valakut plan now? Yeah, I'm trying to see if I like the Valakut plan. It was pretty good for me game 1. Kind of won me the game. Dryad Valakut is somewhat win more, and maybe you're just better off playing maxing out on coursers and trackers. But I'm not sure yet. I do like the Reclaim. I almost want to play Reclaimer Flagstone even if I don't have the rest, you know. It's not a bad draw, I guess. I could shuffle first. Shuffle? I mean, I'm running out of basics. No, I guess it's... Thanks. Send more than 2 at Ren. If he wants to chump to save Ren 1 turn, I don't mind. Dude, I keep forgetting there's that card. Whatever. My Ramanap's like not super relevant. I have Lens in hand anyways. Yeah, he's not even bothering. That's a good block by him. I clicked the upkeep. Oh well, GG. I should have played a fetch land and attacked. I guess I wanted to be able to shuffle if I had another land on top. Yeah, the white-green shell now that you get Skyclave is super strong. I'm not sure what's the best version of the deck. Not lost tracker there. I've won this game. Yeah, my attack was tracker. I mean, I was super far ahead. I thought I was massive favorite either way, but that attack was tracker was just bad. Why not attack with Reclaimer? Because it's a 1-2. And he can double block it with his 2 1-1s. What I should have done is not play that Temple Garden for free. I should have just played a fetch land from my hand and have a free 4 Reclaimer potentially. Wanted to build a historic green-white Skyclave deck but couldn't figure out the supporting cast. Maybe it has to be a Heliod deck, some kind of like aggro-ish Heliod build. Healer could be well positioned, and you know, if Healer's probably a decent card against the Sag deck. Don't need second Courser. Arc, I mean, Lemon Arc is Firen's pretty strong white card, but I wouldn't know for sure exactly. Temple Gardens have all but one of my basics. Where's my second Plains? Oh, my second Plains got exiled at some point. What did you think about the new historic anthology? It doesn't seem like there's much, right? Inspector. That's about it. OG Mulligan. Can I just reveal my hands of 7 lands and get another 7-card land? Right, Drive doesn't seem that great with no lands in hand. Spoiler alert for my Channel Fireball video. I misclick kept a no-lander. Pedro Gush is a huge fan, apparently. Or Smeagol, you need to choose one of the soundboard's buttons. That's what you just redeemed. Oh, they're playing. I didn't even see that Luris. They're playing thingy. So might be dead next turn? No. This matchup's probably tough without a push in the main. I could get myself a Ghost Quarter if I'm scared. That's the problem. Oh, they mulligan into Oblivion too. Oh, they mulligan to 5, wow. Pretty good mulligan to 5 though. So, if I don't get Ghost Quarter now, I'm probably in trouble. That's the easy one. If I can get Ghost Quarter and say go. Let's start by getting Ghost Quarter, then I can see what I want to do. Play Knight of the Reliquary and keep Ghost Quarter up. Alright. So let's see. If I shock myself and say go, what are they gonna do? They might force me to set Ghost Quarter. Play in a way that forces me to set Ghost Quarter so I can't play Company. If I play a Knight with Ghost Quarter up, I take a beating. But then next turn, I can do some cool stuff. I can have 5 mana. Not that easy for them to get to equip the hammer next turn. I think I'm just gonna go with the Company play. Easy, but I saw that Heart Eater. Oh, I could have Ghost Quarter in response. Oh, that was bad. I guess I'm committed to Company. What I should have done is company in response, and if I hit a Skyclave, it's not if I hit a Skyclave, I get to kill the Paladin, which is pretty nice. So I think my play is probably fine. Right, so I'm gonna trump with Reclaimer, probably. Valakut doesn't even really save me. Who do I want to chump with? What's my out here? I'm not sure. If I get lucky. Can't even really get lucky. There's just nothing I could have done this game, really. Tried Valakut too slow. It's not that good. Could board out Raminaps and Trackers, maybe? Raminap's nice with Dryad, though. Archon's also not the worst. Yeah, and if I hadn't gone for the Ghost Quarter plate, he just had a second, I would have been in a world of hurt. You can probably trim Courser in this matchup because the live game doesn't really matter and your creatures don't really die. I don't think I want to board out birds in a matchup where they don't die and when it's about speed. Bird seems pretty good. I could trim a Dryad, I guess. Maybe that's the play, just trim one because they don't really die and you only need one. That makes sense, actually. Just have two of each, trim a bit. I could cut birds maybe because I'm on the play. Archon, I mean it's decent, but also slows me down. Tracker's a bit slow, but maybe games get a bit grindy to have Lurrus and stuff, and I like Tracker when you have Path in your deck. I'll do something like that. It's kind of sketchy to have only two Valakuts in your deck when you have or two Dryads when you have Valakut in your deck, but I think it's reasonable. I have no disruption, and I don't even have turn 2 Knight. But I have kind of everything else. On Hierarch. It's kind of a weird hand. Because this is a bit like a mulligan. Second Hierarch's a bit like a mulligan. I don't have company. I don't have company. I don't have Skyclave or Knight of Autumn. I have a clunky hand. Turn 1 Hierarch, turn 2 Valakut Hierarch. And then I'll have 4 mana, turn 3, it's slow. It's kind of an aggro mulligan, but maybe I'm supposed to. Also pretty bad if they have Thoughtseize in their deck to mulligan this hand. Alright, I'm gonna keep. I mean, I can cast every card in my deck. Like, I have a lot of good draws, and I have an, oh, you know, like if I draw land, I'm happy. If I draw Skyclave, I'm happy. If I draw Path, I'm happy. Dryad, I'm not very happy. You just have double hammer. I'm probably dead. Alright, I got punished for my keep. Didn't draw interaction, did draw on tap land on turn 2. This game goes too fast for you. I mean, sure, I have a lot of good draws, but if I break like twice, I probably lose, and that's what happened. To know that Valakut Dryad was kind of bad again. Inside Blazon for this matchup. I think this matchup's probably good. I think this matchup's probably good. The sideboard games, you've got to be favored in sideboard games, I'm assuming. Oof. What are they playing? Sprawl on green? I just healed company. I'm a fish. How does Dryad work? Does Dryad counter Blood Moon? Oh, I was kind of mad not to play Windswept Heath on turn 1. Should have seen that coming. Rhinomania! She's gonna die to Chandra though. I just have a company next turn. I forgot to play an extra land. Oh my god. I mean, it's not a big deal, I guess, but... %100% Hall of Fame. Oh, Luca. Wait, Luca was Noble Hierarch? Or did he just play all 1-drops? All 1-drops and something bigger than 1-drops? Uh-oh. That's pretty good. Can I do anything about it? Oh, you still get to do that though? Right, that's legendary. Okay, I'm not playing very well. How do I deal with Emrakul? Alright. I guess I need Path in this matchup. And then... yeah, let's see, Fair Run Wardens would be the nuts against everyone. Pretty slow hand. Okay, it's not very good against Blood Moon. The deck's pretty sweet. I wonder if it can be a Lava Dart. Doesn't appear like they would be able to beat a Lava Dart, but... Salut Victor. Kind of giving away path anyways. Could be bluffing, I guess. I guess if I was bluffing, I would tap my hierarch. Should have kept planes untapped. That was bad. Ahiri as well. Could attack Nahiri. Save my Skyclave maybe. Could just play another knight this turn. It's hard to know without knowing what's in the deck. Goat cheese or brie? I mean, personally, I get goat cheese more often. Brie is fine. It's good. I get brie. We go to the market every Saturday. There's a bunch of good cheese places. We usually get Comté. They have a really good Comté. They have a good brie with pepper in it, like pepper flavored. As in, like, you know, ground pepper. But if I had to pick one, definitely goat cheese. Tonight's menu, sweet potato stew. I got a really good Indian cooking book, and there's... Oh, no. That recipe's from the... That flavor book I got, the Ottolenghi one. It's not a stew, but there's a sweet potato with tomatoes and cardamom. It's really, really good. What do you put in your sweet potato stew? Comté's the nut? Yeah, it really is. Brie versus Camembert. I mean, they're different. I like Camembert better, I think. Tomatoes, habanero. You fry the sweet potatoes first. Yeah, in my recipe, you like cook them and you roast them in the oven. Yeah, it's probably pretty similar. Just sweet potatoes into tomato stuff and... Ooh, they're adding mana? That's scary. Okay. What can they get with Karn? What are they gonna do now? I mean, it might be something good if they added the mana. Camembert, honey, walnuts, yeah. I mean, to be fair, a lot of cheese plus honey plus walnut is pretty decent. Let's see. Should I get a flagstone first? Probably just a fetch land, right? Don't want to fetch. Might want to. Probably not though. Probably better to have one reclaimer, one knight. Should I attack Chandra? Probably. Letting them tutor with Karn again is scary, no doubt. I think it's better to maybe kill one now. And this way, if I find another Skyclave, I can get rid of the Karn. I say get rid of the bridge. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing there's nothing too good they can get with Karn, like maybe a walking ballista and they get to like shoot some stuff. Hey, the ninja. I never made that donation, by the way. Totally forgot. What did we say? 20 bucks? 25 bucks? Trying to scam the poor kids. Wait, Ochi is back? Did I miss Ochi's comeback? Salut, Ochi. Why did he get Ballista? Yeah. I think I'm going to be okay this game, though. Alright, I should go to attacks first, I think. Because they have to do something with that Ballista. Alright, they're just going to shoot the one that attacks. Oh, that was bad. Oh well. That was bad. Should have not attacked. Should have just used the mana from the hierarchs. Yeah, of course. I think I'm still okay. No, I didn't cut dryads. Okay. Cute. I mean, the one dryad in this game's pretty over, right? Sure. Torp Orb? Does that do anything? Stop Skyclave, but... Man, if people start playing Torpor Orb, it's kind of scary. I guess it's a Karn target. Might as well get Flagstone again, I think. Could start getting Ghost Quarters. There we go. Alright, that's definitely not to win more this game. Bunch of planeswalkers. Karn, Nahiri, Nahiri, Chandra. Night of Autumn. It's bad against Torpor Orb. What would I cut? Could cut the trackers because it's not great against Karn and chain draw. Yeah, I don't know if cutting Courser is correct. I don't have path. Sand doesn't do much. Sand doesn't do much. Je joue pas vampire. Un bon jeu vampire en historique, hein. T'as la nouvelle Mutavolt maintenant, le jeu il est fort. In second reclaimer is kind of like a mulligan. The hand's just so unexciting. London mulligan is strong. I should have a little post-it that just says the London mulligan is strong. Any thoughts on the new historic cards? Yeah, Think Twice is amazing. Blue decks are gonna dominate. I don't know, they seem pretty bad. I'm not too sure what they were thinking, honestly, what the logic is. I guess there's Inspiring Statuary. But that deck was barely good enough for standard. I don't know if the historic version is much better than the old standard version. I'm kind of boned this game. Drawing a land here would have been pretty huge. So if I tap out and have Luca, I'll lose, right? Good Skyclave Arbor Elf, and they need to have land plus Luca. That's pretty weak play, though. I'm in super bad spots. If I play a creature and have any Planeswalker, it's bad for me. I think I just have to play Land Knight. And get wrecked by literally anything. I guess they can't cast. Oh yeah, they can cast Luca out both on this. So it looks like they have Luca and Miracle again. Yeah. Nice deck. Protection from instants, right? I mean, I can do some cool stuff. So once you have dried, you can like sack flagstones to it's kind of neat. Annihilator, right? 6. It's a problem. Lucas has casting costs higher. So they play only 1-drops and then recall. Don't be scared to pick a deck, maybe even if you didn't play it much, because you'll have time to play it after decklist submission. Maybe if there's a deck that looks really strong, I don't know. Just play the best deck, you know, just pick the best decks and learn how to play them. It's a tough matchup, I think. How would you find a team for an MTG tournament? Just put yourself out there, say you're looking for a team, list your credentials or your experience, or just find people who are maybe playing in their first big tournament too and practice with them. I mean, obviously if you're playing in your first tournament and you don't know anyone, people are not just gonna pick you up, but maybe you can find other people in the same spot. Pretty horrendous shape here. I think I like just playing the Dryad maybe. Dryad or the Corsair. This Corsair makes more sense. Dryad saves me up. Maybe Dryad's better. No, I want to save the land. I'm not sure. Hey, well, thanks for the raid, bud. It's all downhill after you so far. Welcome, everyone. Will was the John player from earlier. Check out his stream. Check out, I don't know if you have a YouTube page or not too, but thanks for kicking your ass. Why do you play just John today? I kind of want to play some John, but this deck's kind of like white-green Jaunt. It's a Jaunt in disguise. Alright, I like the cheap cards. Not sure about Tracker and Ramanap. This is looking pretty decent. I don't think Ooze actually that good against Baron. Because you exile a lot of stuff and it's like not. Yeah. I'll just board out the stupid Valakuts. I think they're too slow for the burn matchup. Just I think the way you win is I'll make it work. But the way you win is with Corsair and Champions, and then you get out of reach from burn, so the Dryad Valakut thing is kind of pointless. Jumped in Martin Pioneer. Junt felt rough, was on race build, 100% boarded with you, thinking you were a weird Titan deck. Oh. Huh. Not sure why I did what I just did, but okay. Playing Flaxstone was better. I played this morning. I forgot how the new legend rule worked. Well, new legend rule. Not exactly new, but you know what I mean. How's Burn player I played against also brought in Path in this matchup? I see Brain Path in this matchup's not great, but sometimes there's not much else you can do. No Corsair is a bit rough. Should have 100% played Arc Champion last turn over Company. Company first was just so greedy, I think. Nothing good I can really get, right? Go Scorder maybe for their white source. Oh, sure. Is that triple Rift Bolt? Huh. Wow, it's a lot of damage. Okay. I guess I'll go after the canopy land. Double Boar Storm is GG. I wonder if I missed a point of damage this game. They must have 2 lands in hand. I guess if they just have a bolt, also it might be drawing dead. Definitely an underdog on the draw. I mean, can't ask for much more. They might go Goblin Guide into Searing Blaze, but what can you do? Looks like they kept the 1-lander. Oh, they mulligan too. Could use the help for sure. Playing a Windswept Heath is potentially a bad play. I guess it's nice to get to see what I'm drawing. I did not need another company. Oh baby. I could have played Courser first, but I'm going with the safer line. I think it's better. Alright, I need to land in my top 2 cards and I think I win. Interesting. So if I play Courser and I don't have a land in my top 2 cards, it's pretty bad. Wow, huge draw. One of the best cards I could have drawn. Puts me out of range of a lot of things now. 9, 10, 11, down to 8. All -1 card in their hand, right? It's tough because these paths are good for them. They kind of need them. So if I just play Windswept Heath, I don't think I need to be greedy, right? If I play Windswept Heath, I can die to Double Bolt. It's pretty unlikely, but you never know. This way I can Ghost Quarter myself if I need to. Why am I not attacking with the Knights? I mean, they're gonna block, right? Does it matter? I think that's better than playing Company. They don't have Skullcrack. They're probably in really bad shape. Do you have Skullcrack? It'd be pretty incredible if they had the kill, but obviously possible. GG's. They said GG's. I assume it mean I was winning, but there's a small chance it was aggressive GG. Usually not though. I'll keep. If it was triple birds, I'd mulligan, but Hierarch's a good card. The beatdowns. The Hierarch beatdowns are real. Come on, Ramen app. This is bad. It's positive reinforcement for my bad mulligan decisions. Temple. So they're gonna play a Thought-Knot Seer, they're gonna take my knight. Then do I care about a Smasher? Should I still go after Tron? They could have Tron in hand. That makes sense to get Temple and that Tron in hand. Probably that Temple might enable like a Smasher the turn after that, and earlier All Is Dust. It's kind of a tough spot for me. Yeah, no canopy. The room is just super tight. You just don't have a lot of wiggle rooms with the lands. But it does feel pretty bad, and there's a bunch of games where you have knight and there's nothing good you can get. So it would be nice to have, I think maybe at least either a township or a horizon canopy would be very nice. It's a tough spot with a ghost corridor. There's not, doesn't seem to me like there's a clear answer. Easy game. Surprised I haven't drawn Ramen app yet. Let's see if they drew one of their wastes. Last time I played against Citron, they only had 2 wastes in their deck. I think I waited for a draw step. More great cards on top. I mean, they're gonna want to block, right? I don't even want to give them the free permanent, honestly. I'm gonna let that Matter Reshaper sit there for a turn or two until I've taken totally over. I'm just not gonna block the attack with Matter Reshaper, just ignore it for now. Even just delaying in 1 turn could be the difference between winning and losing. I mean, I want to play land from my hand, right? That's a pretty sweet combo. I didn't realize you could do that at first when I was building the deck. Well, you know, copying the deck / building it. Assembling the deck, I guess. I get an extra land. I already played 2 lands this turn, right? Why am I playing land from hand? Because I want to play the Flagstones so I can sag them and ramp and get 6 mana next turn. There's a few corner cases where you don't want to use the free land from Corsair, and it's just better to play the lands from your hand or replay the lands from your graveyard. But this is kind of win more, right? If that Dryad is just like another tracker, I probably win just as easily. That's what makes me a bit skeptical of this build, is a lot of times just win more stuff, honestly. I don't know, maybe people would disagree. I'd have this member for my Dryad. They hooked me. They hooked me good. Full blown. I want to take the Matter Reshaper. Playing the other flagstones first better. What did I do? No, I don't think so. It doesn't work the way you think it does. I think if you play the second flagstone as your 6th land, it's not going to trigger Valakut. I think I made the mistake earlier, actually. This is kind of a tricky matchup to sideboard in, because you have some good cards, like Path is good, but what do you board out? Everything in your deck's really good already against them. I think the Dryad's nice in this matchup. Why is that? Because of Legend Roll. Oh yeah, it will trigger Valakut, but you won't have 6 lands, but you stack it to get land before trigger resolves. Oh. I'm not sure it lets you stack it the right way. This is a matchup where I could just board out Dryad and Valakut, but well, it doesn't make sense, especially if they have Karn and Bridge and stuff. I could just not bring in Path, honestly. They're already going after their land sometimes with the Ghost Quarter, so it makes Path a bit better. I don't think you really need Path, your creatures are just bigger. Mind Sensor not good enough against what? Archon, I never bring in Archon in these matchups. I just have it for Storm, basically. Maybe it's bad sideboard slots. Maybe the Eidolon and Archon are bad. Maybe I should just have, like, on something for Storm. Maybe Redane is good? Could play another Ooze to Ooze, pretty good against Storm. Could play another Veil against Gifts Ungiven and Remand. Not sure. Could play Canonist too, just because it's 1 mana cheaper. Yeah, I haven't been bringing that card in against anyone, even when. I think the side, yeah. Cause like, yeah, there's a little Mill going around. I haven't played against Mill recently, but I think maybe bringing it against blue-white control too. Did I not submit? Oh my god. That was weird. Whatever, I barely sideboarded, it's not a big deal. Hierarch too strong. They're mulliganing to 5. Looks like we're gonna get the last match. Shout out to my sponsors, channelfireball.com, Ultimate Guard, and Cargo Live. If you support them, you support me. You can also use code YELLOWHAT at channelfireball whenever you buy cards or sign up for CFB Pro. That's money in my pocket. Some good stuff recently on CFB Pro. Reed's article about his approach of the game, how he builds decks, how he plays, what he does, differently from some of the other players. I think Reed and I have a similar way of approaching the game and building decks. one thing he mentioned is how he disliked cards like Ghost Quarters and Assassin's Trophy, Surgical Extraction. Surgical Extraction kind of grew on me, but some matchups, alright. So if I play Flagstone, I get Search for Plains, doesn't really do much for me. Alright, the good news is, well, the bad news is they have Tron turn 3. The good news is they're playing Eldrazi Tron, so it's not quite as scary. Sabes algo de español? Un poco. Un poquito. It's not too bad. My hand's pretty strong. Do these white-green decks play Thalia? Nah. Thalia is not very good in this deck because you don't kill them very fast. And you don't have other ways. Don't want to fetch now. You don't kill them very fast. You don't really have a ton of other ways to disrupt them. You don't want to fetch it. Taps 4 mana anyways. You don't have other ways to disrupt them. You don't kill them very fast, and you have company in your deck, so that's a bunch of reasons why I don't think it's that great. I've tried it before, I think. Never really worked out. And I have a Ramnap Excavator, right? I can just play it anyways. I think I did what I could. No, always does. Alright, that's the cards. Yeah, maybe company was just super greedy. Maybe you just play Ramnap this turn, you get some value out of Ramnap fetch lands. And this way, or just say go. I don't know why. I mean, I know why I main phase because of Courser and could get lucky and stuff, but totally forgot what always does, not gonna lie. A Radiant Fountain, that's a new one. There's a lot of burn right now. Do you think you'd play the Bazaar? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Not sure which card you're referring to. I wonder if they have Dismember again. I guess we're about to find out. Looks like they do. That pot's kind of suspicious. They have 2 cards left in hand. I mean, it's not a big deal. I don't have anything else good to get anyway, so. I mean, I guess if they have Dismember, I have to do it right away, because not even if they have Dismember, I get to, oh, I messed up. Well, they messed up, actually. They messed up big time. They got fancy. That was not good by them. Fancy Play Syndrome. Probably realize it's a new card game by Renide the Hearthstone Pro. Oh, okay. I mean, I've never played other games. I've literally never played a game of Hearthstone in my life, so I doubt. Hey Harry, wow, big raid, nice. You had a lot of viewers. Awesome. How did Esper go? Hey Enric. Midweek metagame Pug You. What's a Pug You? I don't know. I feel like I would probably do something else rather than move to the next card game if, you know, for some reason Magic didn't work for me anymore. If I'd stay in gaming, I would like to just maybe start casting Dota. See if I could get good at that. It's probably a lot of work though. Probably not easy at all. The Kibler Shade? No, I never thought about Kibler when I was saying that actually, but different things work for different people. Seems like Killer made a really smart decision. Should I attack here? Just give them the card? It's very risky. But I think I should anyways. Start chewing for these tokens. I think I'm playing Reclaimer here might have been a mistake actually. Now I did draw a card and I can't sack the clue anymore. I'll lose out on one card. That was probably a bad play. Did not play Ugin 8. Usually now. Usually Ugin 6. They used to play the 6-mana Eldrazi, and now most versions I think play that card. I don't know why I didn't start searching for Ghost Quarters earlier. I don't think I want to Skyclip Thought Knots here quite yet. I'm at 15, I need to be a tiny bit careful. I don't want to say go, not give them the cards. I'm just going to say go and I'll kill them next turn, right? Not give them the card that's under the spirit. Skyclip TKS and kill Ugin? Yeah, I mean, I think just not giving them the extra card that's under the spirit is better. Should have arguably done that turn before that as well. Alright, do you have a dismember, my friend? Because if you don't... Let's just play fetch land first. I'm not even sure I have anything left to fetch. Might have like one basic. Alright. Valakut was good this league. Or this round at least.